It's Friday night. You're listening to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing. It's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Oh, yes it is. It's Fan Braggin Friday. Hello and welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. Hello, Facebook Live. Thank you for watching. And hello to you driving down the interstate. We are thankful for you. This is the best day of the week.
It is the best day of the week. We have our phone lines open and ready to take your phone calls of great customer service. Who's tickling your toes? Who's kind of fixing your fancy? Who's getting it right in business? 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We know that every single day there are folks out there doing wow service. They're just amazing. They're knocking your socks off. And I know you can go on Facebook and you can talk about it, and you do.
Sure.
But what a great way to really lift somebody up is celebrate them on the radio. It's a toll-free number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We're going to lift them up. We're going to shout it out. We're going to post about them on social media. We're going to do some good. We're going to put some good into this world today.
Absolutely.
And don't you think we just need a little more of that?
I think everybody needs a little more of that. We are actively pursuing that as we go through this program. We invite you to be a part of the revolution in the way people treat people in business. Again, that number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Give us a call now and let's talk about who got it right in business for you today. And let me share with you a story that I am fan bragging about. I want to fan brag about the gentleman named Paul, who works for AAA Service, emergency roadside service guy, who came there. There wasn't really an emergency, but my battery died on my car, and fortunately, I have AAA, so I picked up the card and I called up the number, and sure enough, here comes Paul. And he not only got my car started, but then he did some diagnostics on the battery and suggested that I needed a new battery, had to happen to have one that fit my car, which is not always a given, on his truck, and said, would you like me to do this now? And I thought, gosh, I really wasn't looking to pay as much as you were asking, so maybe I'll just go. And he says, that's all right. He says, but if you want, take this diagnostic sheet because they're going to have to run all the tests. It's going to take you another hour. And I took the sheet and I said, I'll take your battery, because he's an honest guy. And he just kind of laid it out there. He says, I'm not here to sell batteries. It's not what I do. I fix cars. I fix people, get them on their way. He says, but if you need it, here it is. And I bought his battery and my car starts just fine. And then it's the attention to details. He's got this little doohickey that he can plug into the undercarriage of my car, on my dash, so that when he disconnects the battery, I don't lose my country settings.
Your country settings?
I mean, radio, news talk, radio settings.
I think it's funny you listen to country music in your car. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know why.
Do you?
Yeah.
I listened to country music for a very long time.
And when was that?
A very long time ago.
A long time ago.
It was.
A long time ago. It's not like you have always listened to country music and have continued to.
That is true.
Right?
But Shania's back, and so am I.
Oh, is that what you're waiting for?
Shania is how I started country music. Absolutely.
Yes,
the year was 1995, and when she came out with her little solo album or whatever, secondary album that she came out with, I fell in love with her voice. Then I saw her, fell in love again, and then when she went away, I kind of said, well, if she's going, I'm going.
Right. There goes all your fans, country music.
There it is.
And Eric was leading the tribe.
Shania's back. So am I. That's all there is to that story.
And a good fan brag for.
It is a great fan brag.
For who was it for?
Paul from AAA.
AAA.
Yeah.
AAA.
If you don't have AAA coverage, it's really not expensive, folks. I think it's like $75 for the basic deal for a year. And
and if you're not handy,
and that's me.
familiar with cars, So somebody just recently asked me if I had AAA. And I said, no, I have J
Triple
Tussey.
J.
Yeah, I have my husband. And we have a local mechanic here too, who takes really good care of us. He has had to bring his tow truck to our, to me on the side of the road even, and to rescue.
Well, and there's the benefit. You've got a friend with a tow truck. I don't have that relationship with a guy with a tow truck, but I do have my AAA card.
But I'll tell you, when my daughter was in Albuquerque and she had the car down there, you better believe we got her AAA, right?
It's great insurance. And, it turns out, I guess I have duplicate coverage because I have that also on my auto insurance policy. They'll come and tow me or whatever. But I never think to call State Farm to fix my flat.
No, right? No.
I pay for it, but I never think to call them. So that's just 2 cents in that direction. But yeah, my fan break, AAA of Colorado, and Serviceman Paul. If you're listening today, thank you very much for your service. I appreciate that. And how about you guys? I see a few of you watching on our Facebook Live. How about you? Do you have somebody that you would say, I trust this person, or I refer this person, or I like this person? You on Facebook, pick up your phone right now and call 855-FAN-BRAG and let us know who it is. It's simple. And let's be a part of this revolution.
Absolutely. Well, I found, every now and then I do a nice little Google search, or I'm actually just strolling through Facebook, and I actually found a great little fan brag about an Experience Pros member that was posted out on another site about one of our members. And so I always want to put a little extra bonus anytime one of our members gets fan bragged about, an extra little bonus.
You bet.
And this one is for an auto broker here in the Denver market. Will Roughton. He is an auto broker with Centennial Leasing.
Yes, he is.
And great guy. I've known Will and his family for years. They're even, we've gone to the same church. We lived in the same neighborhood. Several years ago when Eric and I were getting ready to be in the local parade, and we put a call out. We needed a convertible.
He provided a convertible.
He provided it for us. Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. And so Will Roughton, here's what the fan break said about Will. In a world where so few companies know the meaning of the word service anymore, I wanted to let you know about a recent transaction I had with one of our Highlands Ranch neighbors, Will Roughton. I have purchased many cars in my life, and I actually don't mind the process. I'm pretty good at getting down to the nitty-gritty price and swinging in a favorable deal. This time, though, I was under some time constraints and was looking for a Ford Explorer, which right now are in high demand. And of course, now after reading this, I have to tell you, I saw so many Ford Explorers coming in this morning. So I think he's right. All with new plates too. The local dealerships had no need to negotiate a great price because these cars are selling quickly. I was frustrated and threw it in Will's lap. Will's an auto broker at Centennial Leasing and Sales, and he floored me. He educated me patiently, and I found his words and actions to be completely trustworthy. In 8 hours, Will found a vehicle to my exact specification, negotiated a better deal than I was able to get, and had the car brought up here from Colorado Springs, which is about an hour and a half south. That's when the service really began. Which is what I love about this story, right? Extreme customer service usually happens after the sale. He said he came to my house at 9:00 at night to sign the papers, and then he took my trade and delivered the brand new car the very next day. He handled literally everything. And as an added touch of service and class, my new car was delivered to my driveway, already equipped, get this, with my community's gate transponder on the windshield.
Love it.
So he'd gone to the community center, right? And said, this car needs the little transponder put on the windshield. So the owner of the car didn't have to do it. He says, I strongly encourage you to call Will when you need a car, tell him what you need, and simply go back to your life and let Will go to work.
And he will.
I love that.
Intended.
Right?
Yeah. Will Roughton can be found Centennial Leasing and Sales here in Englewood, Colorado, 7150 South Joliet Street in Englewood, 80112. His phone number is fairly easy to remember, 303-233-2277. 303-233-2277. If you need financing, he can take care of all of that. If you're ready to just go ahead and pay for the car, he can take care of that, all from one website. It's easy.
If you've never You've never used an auto broker to buy a car.
You do not know what you're missing.
You don't know, right? If you've used one, you know what we're talking about.
Yep.
But it is. You figure out the car you want, and you go back to living your life, and they go to town. They do everything. They take care of it, and it's one and done. You don't have to hassle. You don't have to
Negotiate.
Haggle. Thank you.
All right. That's Will Routon, Centennial Leasing and Sales. He's on our directory at ExperiencePros.com. We'll be back right after these messages. This is Fan Braggin Friday.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Hi, folks. Dan Cicchini. Oh, my gosh. How can it be that we started Done Right Home Improvements way back in 1985 already? How can it be that 3 of our grandkids are now working in the business? Geez, we didn't have grandkids back then. And to think that we've designed, built, and installed tens of thousands of projects, how can that be, Todd?
Dad, it's the things you've always taught us. Do good work, show up on time, price fairly, and above all, keep your promises. Our performance speaks for itself. Whether it's kitchens, baths, counters, or floors, or even replacement windows and doors, they have our word. We'll treat them right at Done Right.
You betcha, Todd. And with the weather like it is and today's incentives, that's right, incentives, now is the time to call and save a full 12% off all services for select install days. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com. 303-722-2295.
Make the Fresh Fish Company the biggest part of your next celebration with their fresh seafood party platters. How about blowing your friends and family out of the water with the delectable rock lobster tail platter? Or picture 60 succulent snow crab legs scored and shelled on a beautiful platter right next to mounds of king crab legs that walk your party to Flavor Town by the Sea. Now we're talking celebration. You can also get their mouth-watering clam chowder, seafood gumbo, and lobster bisque by the pint, by the quart, or even by the gallon. Make sure to ask for some extra oyster crackers if you get the gallon. You're going to need them. The Fresh Fish Company will freshly prepare your made-to-order seafood platters for any size celebration. Just go to thefreshfishco.com to start putting together your ocean of choices. And don't forget your guests who have a sweet tooth. The Fresh Fish Company will help you finish your celebration right with waves of desserts, including their individual wrapped carrot cake, cheesecake, and brownie platters.
I just want to celebrate, yeah.
Go to thefreshfishco.com to catch all of their party platters and make your next celebration a tidal wave of flavor.
This is Dan Kaplis. A wise person once told me, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are going to end up on the menu. I think that applies directly to personal injury and wrongful death cases. If you're not represented by a highly accomplished law firm, the insurance company is probably going to eat you for lunch and you'll never even know it. So if you want to make sure that you and your claim are treated with the respect you deserve, give me a call. We are a serious firm for serious cases. And for 30 years, we have proven our ability to go up against the best the other side has to offer and to win. Our personal injury clients include everyone from the poorest of the poor to CEOs, teachers, farmers, police officers, doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes. We are able to make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. You can reach me at 303-770-5551. That's 303-770-5551. Or dankapleslaw.com. That's dankapleslaw.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
All right, gang, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Fan Braggin' Friday. We need your phone calls. That's how this show works. And so right now, if you would, please pick up your phone and call us at 855-FAN-BRAG. 855-326-2724. We know, we talk to you guys all the time. You love the show. Now participate in it. Let's talk about lifting up somebody else in business. And we'll give you the opportunity to talk about your business as well. It's free marketing for your business, and it's great for the economy.
It is great for the economy. It is free marketing for your business. It is putting goodwill out in the community. It is lifting everybody up. It is... I'll tell you what, there's just no downside.
There is no downside
to fan bragging. In fact, it's all good stuff. You're putting good juju out in the world. You're helping somebody else out. It's all fantastic. Our listeners are looking for, who do I do business with? Who should I be sending my dog to, my daughter to, my car to, my hair to, my everything, right? And this is where we get to find out. So we'd love to hear from you. 855-FAN-BRAG. 855-326-2724. Got a wow customer service story.
All right.
From Zappos. About Zappos. Do we have somebody on
the phone?
We
do have a phone call. Let's go to the phone call, and we'll come back to our wow with Zappos.
You betcha.
Let's go to Susan calling in from Denver. Susan, you're live with Angel and Eric. How are you?
Happy Fan Braggin' Friday.
Happy Fan Braggin' Friday to you, Susan. Thank you for calling. Who would you like to fan brag about?
I would like to fan brag about Pastor Camp Heating and Air.
Oh, did you need a little air conditioning this time of year?
I needed a lot of air conditioning this type of year.
All right, fabulous. Tell us your story, Susan.
I hadn't had air conditioning for a while. In my place, I've got a 15-degree temperature difference between my first floor and my second floor. So having worked in the HVAC industry for several years, I went to one of my go-tos when I worked there. And Jim Pasterkamp, I've known for 12 years. He's one of the owners with his brother Derek. Great guys. Came in, figured out what I needed to do, kind of did a mental load calculation, which is important whenever you're replacing the air conditioning or heating, because things change in your house, how your house holds energy. So he figured all of that out really well, and we got a really good price. He made sure that whatever I had was going to meet the rebates that are offered by Excel and the manufacturer. And once I got it installed, his guys did a fabulous job installing it. They cleaned that after themselves, stuck around, and even made sure that my wireless controls were ready to go. So I can actually now set my heating and my air conditioning from my phone.
Oh, wow.
Love that.
Wow. I love that.
I know, right? So now my house has been cool and comfortable, and I'm so ecstatic because it was awful to be in there the last 5 years.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you do. You just kind of, it's like, am I having a hot flash, or is this something going on in my house? And when you've got the air, you can get to be Goldilocks, right? A little hot, a little colder until it's just right. And the fact that you can do that from your phone, and they took really good care of you, especially this time of year, Susan. Contact information for them?
Pastor Camp Heating is 303-777-1234.
That's their number, 303-777-1234, located at 1930 South Cherokee Street in Denver. And you can find them at pastorkamp.com. It's spelled a little different, P-A-S-T-E-R-K-A-M-P, pastorkamp.com. Love this fan brag, Susan. Tell us now who you are and how you help.
Well, I'm just a master connector. But what I'm going to do today is talk about Rocky Mountain Microfinance Institute, an organization that I'm very passionate about, helping small businesses, helping people make small business a reality or being entrepreneurs. Difficult things in life, or they don't have a family or a social sector in their life that helps them or is supportive of them and what their goals and dreams are. So if people are interested in helping us, we're definitely looking for mentors, folks to spend, maybe 4 to 5 hours a week helping to mentor these people, these folks, and accomplish those dreams. We have a session coming up, an information session on August 9th at the Denver Community Credit Union at 1041 Acoma Street.
All right.
And I encourage anybody who really wants to be a part of helping others' dreams come true to come and just learn about it. Whether you decide to, take part or not, completely up to you. But we just really want to make sure people know about the organization and how we can help folks.
You betcha. And that's Rocky Mountain Microfinance Institute. You can find them online at rmmfi.org. Again, rmmfi.com, or org, I should say, Rocky Mountain Microfinance Institute. Is there a number that's maybe sticks out to you, Susan, that we can call?
I'm looking for my card right now.
Don't you worry about it. I got it for you.
Just call it.
I got it for you.
The general number is great.
720-941-5037. 720-941-5037. When you call, tell them Susan recommended you, and they'll know exactly how to handle you. All right, Susan.
Fabulous.
Well, we love the call. Thank you so very much for taking a bold step and picking up the phone and making a difference. You are a kindness captain and a part of the revolution of the way people treat people in business.
Absolutely. You guys are doing great work as well. You have an awesome weekend.
Thanks so much for the phone call, Susan. Always great to hear from you.
All right.
Talk to you later.
That is Susan, obviously a little bit delayed over the airwaves, but we're grateful for her call. How about you? Would you like to call? 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We would love to hear from you. And when we come back from our next commercial break, we've got John on the line, and we'll chat with him on the other side. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. This is why we do this. It makes us smile all Friday long.
We're pretty blessed that we get to close down everything else and just open up our phone lines and spend an entire day listening to Fan Braggin stories of great customer service, people that you want to help promote. And of course, it can be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. If they've given you great customer service, we want to hear your story.
Absolutely. Angel Tussie and Eric Raymer helping you get your business right. And believe it or not, this is the way it works, folks. When you call, you elevate not only somebody else's business, but yours as well. Make a difference. 855-FAN-BRAG.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Lars Larson believes Obamacare was a death sentence.
Because of the mandates, they were sold a plan that cost them so much in premiums. Some of those people likely looked at that and said, well, I'm going to go to the doctor as little as I possibly can. People don't go to the doctor. The condition they had was serious. They don't get early treatment. And then either it costs a whole lot more money to fix it, or it doesn't get fixed at all because you die.
The Lars Larson Show, weeknights at 8 on Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, this is Dave Anthony. Tune in to the Retirement Income Planning Show Saturday at 8 a.m. to learn about how you can create an efficient and optimized retirement income plan that looks at your investments, taxes, healthcare, Social Security, Medicare, home equity, and estate planning needs. Learn about the math and science that goes into creating a truly comprehensive retirement income plan that could save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement. Call 800-868-9585. Again, that's 800-868-9585 or online at theretirementincomeShow.com.
Victor Mitchell, our kind of guy for governor.
My family and I moved to Colorado in early 1996, and for the past 2 decades, Colorado's become our forever home. We'll always be home for our family. 2 of our 3 children have been born here. I've built several companies here in Colorado, and it's time to give back and try to make a difference.
Vic knows the recipe for success and believes it will take bold leadership from an outside business mind to solve the problems facing Colorado today.
I'm running because I think I can make a difference, a big difference. And I think we desperately need a business owner, entrepreneur to fix our problems of today. These are pressing problems. They're going to require a lot of leadership. They're going to require people who are outside of government to come into government and serve with no political agenda. We have to solve our problems of tomorrow. It's a very different world in the 21st century than it was just even a few years ago.
Forward-thinking businessman, bold leadership. That's our Vic. Paid for by Coloradans for Victor Mitchell.
One of the more popular remodeling projects these days is replacement windows. Why? Your old windows aren't nearly as efficient as the modern technology. And you and I both know stuff wears out. Hi, Dan Cicchini, owner of Done Right Windows and Doors. And why done right? The best answer to why is, why not? Todd?
Well, Dad, there's no reason not to, but lots of reasons too, such as top quality windows and doors, built to size and fit many budgets, lots of color and style options, expert installers that are employees, not subcontractors, decades in business, fair pricing, satisfaction guaranteed, and the list goes on. Oh, and at Done Right, they'll find full service installations, completely finished, nothing left for them to do but enjoy.
And of course, Todd, we've got to mention our highly efficient, beautiful patio doors. So folks, give us a call. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors. And of course, replacing windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or DoneRightWindows.com.
Message and data rates may apply.
Attention, it is illegal to text and drive. So if you're experiencing hair loss and you want a permanent solution, please pull over now, because an incredible offer that could give you your hair back is just one text away. Bosley is the world's most experienced hair restoration expert, always pioneering the latest technology. And now we're giving everyone who texts GROW to 543-543. An absolutely free information kit that reveals just how easy and affordable this permanent solution really is. Don't wait. When you text GROW to 543-543, we'll also give you a gift card for $250 off. Millions of men and women have come to Bosley for a permanent solution to hair loss. So pull over now and see for yourself how great your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit. Text GROW to 543-543. Plus, get a free gift card. This amazing offer is just one text away. GROW to 543-543.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Hello, friends. It is the Experienced Pros Radio Show, and it's Fan Braggin Friday. And we love this day of the week more than any other because this is the day that we celebrate greatness, and we get to be what we call kindness captains. And we have another one on.
John, welcome to Experienced Pros on Fan Braggin Friday.
Well, good afternoon. How are you?
We're doing fantastic, John. So great to hear from you. Who are you fan bragging about?
A guy named Dennis Giroux. He owns a company called Printing Done Quickly, or PDQ.
Yeah, absolutely. Printing Done Quickly. What do you love about Dennis and what his business is?
Well, I've used him several times, but the last time was unusual because I was in a hurry. I needed some printing done, really high-class printing, and I wasn't even close to him. And they said, just fax your information over. And I faxed over what I had. And by the time I got there, this young lady named Tori welcomed me, like, "Oh, you're John," and I walked in and I got my stuff and left, and it all took about 10 minutes maybe total.
Nice.
So I like working with these folks. They're good. They're fun. Really a nice place to go.
Yeah, it really is a nice place to go, and they're doing great work for so many small businesses. Do you have contact information for Printing Done Quickly?
Yes, their phone number is 720-524-8302. And they also have a printingdonequickly.com. That's their website.
All right.
You can also go to order at printingdonequickly.com.
That's exactly right. They make it really easy to find and get connected with them by email, by web, by phone. Let me repeat that information, if you will. 720-524-8302. printingdonequickly.com, or their email order at printingdonequickly.com. Fantastic.
Great, John. I'm so glad they took really good care of you and that you called into Fan Brag about Printing Done Quickly. We had Dennis on the show just yesterday. He's been one of the supporters of the Experience Pros since the beginning, as well as you have, John. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, I do employee benefits. I help employers recruit the best employees, create employee loyalty, and provide their employees with the most benefits for the least amount of money. I do that through several ways. One of them is the Section 125, which lowers the taxes for the employer as well as the employees.
Oh, I love that.
Which is so awesome, John. And I know that it's such a valuable service. How do our listeners get in touch with you?
Well, they can reach me. My web page is wexlerbenefits.com. John at wexlerbenefits.com. And my phone number, my cell phone, I'll give him that, is 303-475-4565.
Give that phone number one more time, please.
303-475-4565. All
right. Well, John, we are super grateful for your call. Thank you for being a kindness captain. And that's a promotion. I know John. I sat next to him for breakfast this morning, and he was a major in the military, but he just got promoted to kindness captain. Is that all right with you, John?
John, we thank you so much for your service to our country, as well as being a valuable supporter here of Experience Pros since day one as well. Thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.
Absolutely. All right.
Have a great weekend, John.
You betcha. We're going to go right back to the phones where our listener Jolene is calling in. Jolene, you're live with Angel and Eric. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me on. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. It's Fan Braggin Friday, and so all the stories that come in just make us grin from ear to ear. Our cheeks are killing us, but it's worthwhile. Who do you want to fan brag about?
I just found this online magazine called Macaroni Kid. It's at thornton.macaronikid.com, and all they do is list events and things for parents in the area.
Really?
Wow.
How cool
It's
is
amazing.
that?
It's like the one-stop shop.
So what kind of things? Give me an example.
I'm looking at it now. They've got a 2017 Movies in the Park guide, a splash pad guide, publisher's picks, just a number of different things strictly for parents and strictly for whatever area it is that you are living in.
Yeah, you said it was thornton.macaroni.kid or macaronikid.com, and I went and looked it up. There's macaroni kids all over the area. This is a brilliant idea.
It is. It's really neat, and it's free to subscribe to it. And they just send you a little quick note with some different information of things you can do in the area with your children.
That is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. What a great fan brag. Thanks so much for that. All right. So, Jolene, I know we all now know that you're a mom and you're super involved in the community, but tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I am the owner of Kid to Kid in Northglenn, Colorado, and we buy and sell children's clothing, toys, shoes, equipment, lots of fun stuff, and maternity.
Right, and you just had your grand opening last week, which is pretty exciting.
Absolutely. How did it all shake out, Jolene? Give us an update on that.
Oh, it was absolutely amazing and completely heartwarming. We had such support from the community, from the experienced pros, from KRKS, from a number of different sources. A lot of the local businesses came together to support us. It was just really fantastic.
And I know right now you're doing a fun little giveaway. You get, if people come in and donate or buy, they get added to the book club?
Yeah, actually, if you come in today, if you tell us you're on the Experienced Pros, if you make a purchase, we put you into our book club, which gives you 12 free books a year. So your child can come in and pick out a book every single month.
Wow.
It's just so much fun. I know my son loves picking out new things to read. So.
Well, it's like Christmas every month. You get to go and get something and take it home with you and do all of that. That's amazing.
Okay, so how do they come in?
It's a lot of fun. The kids are getting it. Go ahead.
I was to say, how do they come in and shop with you? Tell our listeners where you're located.
We are at 10615 Melody Drive, Unit B. That's in Northglenn, right next to the Dollar Tree on Melody Drive.
All right. Well, it's easy to find, folks. It's 1 block west and 2 blocks north of I-25 and 104th in Thornton or Northglenn area. Thank you so much for this call. We love hearing from you, and we love hearing your story of success, Jolene. Everybody here in our network is super excited for you.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Your support has been just incredible.
Wow.
You know what you are doing in the community, how you and your husband have opened up this store, and you're the goal to give back to the community and to be a real community center for the area is just, it's beautiful. And the store is charming. I mean, it is just adorable. And so if you've got anybody from in the maternity phase up to having children up to age or up to size 12, you've got to stop in and shake Jolene's hand and check out her store. You are just going to find some of the most gorgeous, amazing deals and finds, and a mom who understands what you're going through, and a dear friend. Jolene, I just love what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jolene. Hey, put us on speed dial and call back next Friday. We love hearing from you, and we're going to drive traffic your way as well.
All right. Sounds great. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. That's Jolene Donahue with Kid to Kid in Northglenn, Colorado. Again, 1 block west and 2 blocks north of I-25 and I-25 and 104th up there in Thornton, Colorado. Thank you for the call. All right. How about you folks? We'd love to hear from you. It is Fan Braggin' Friday, 855-FAN-BRAG. 855-326-2724. You start to see how the community works together, right? Jolene calls, starts sharing what's going on with the Macaroni Kid. That Macaroni Kid network is going to absolutely rock somebody as they're driving down the interstate going, that's what I was looking for. And then you find out about Jolene. That's what I was looking for. And it goes on and on in perpetuity.
That's what I was looking for.
Absolutely.
So if you've actually heard something on Experienced Pros on a Fan Braggin' Friday and you just want to say, that's what I was looking for, give us a call and just tell us that. We'd love to hear that as well.
Absolutely. Thank you to all of you watching by way of Facebook Live. Go ahead and share that, hit the share button, and then pick up your phone and call. You, yes, you. We want to hear from you. 855-326-2724. Angel and I will be right back after these messages.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
You never planned on getting injured in an accident. You don't know where to turn. Call Boson Law. When you meet with John Boson, you'll know right away you've made the right decision. John will put you at ease and explain the whole process start to settlement. They'll handle medical bills, work directly with the insurance company, and help you get back on your feet. John and his whole staff are amazing. If your whole world has been turned upside down, Boson Law will help turn it right side up. It starts with a free consultation, no money out of the pocket, and Boson Law only gets paid when they win your case. If you're hurt, the call is easy, and their number is too. Call Boson Law at 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, or visit bosonlaw.com. That's BOESEN law.com. Call Boson Law, 303-999-9999, or visit bosonlaw.com. That's BOESEN law.com. When you want authentic Mexican food, think Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe. At Las Hermanas, each Mexican dish is made with love. With over 30 years in the restaurant business, they bring a passion and flavor you will surely savor. Fresh-made chips and salsa, authentic Mexican cuisine, and delicious desserts will keep you coming back again and again. Las Hermanas is a family-owned restaurant conveniently located in Aurora, near South Parker Road in Bellevue. The only thing better than their mouth-watering dishes is getting it for half price. That's right, enjoy 2 Las Hermanas specialties, normally $20 for only $10. Now that's tasty. You can only get this deal at denverhalfprice.com. Which delicious dish will you choose? The fried tacos, steak a la Mexicana, stuffed sopapilla, or one of over a dozen choices? Visit denverhalfprice.com to get an authentic Mexican dinner for 2 for only $10. And head to Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe today. Again, visit denverhalfprice.com to get an authentic Mexican dinner for 2 for only $10. And be sure to head to Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe today.
This is Dan Kaplis. Our firm is dedicated to always being on the leading edge of the practice of personal injury law. That includes game-changing, next-generation technology, nationally respected experts, and innovative visual tools that help us bring our client's case to life for the purposes of settlement or, if necessary, trial. We only accept a limited number of cases, so we're able to devote to each client our full arsenal of technology, skilled attorneys, and staff. We are a serious firm for serious cases, and we make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. If you'd like to talk with me about your case, just give me a call or email me through our website. There's no charge for an initial consultation. 303-770-5551, 303-770-5551, or dankapleslaw.com. That's dankapleslaw.com.
Warning, if you've recently declared bankruptcy, you're going to want to cover your ears, because there's an alternative to bankruptcy, and it could be better than you'd ever think possible. But if you've already declared bankruptcy and have missed this opportunity, you'll want to cover your ears now. Here it is. Right now, the company that has resolved more credit card debt than anyone in the U.S. may be able to settle your debt too. You can resolve your debt with one low monthly program payment. If you call right now and qualify, Freedom Debt Relief will show you how low your monthly program payment could be for free. Call now. 1-800-600-1637. That's 1-800-600-1637. If you're struggling with debt, this could be your answer. And the bigger your debt, the more money you could save. To find out for free how much of your hard-earned money Freedom Debt Relief could help you save, call now. 1-800-600-1637. 1-800-600-1637. 1-800-600-1637.
With the hot weather in Denver, there's no reason to wait for your AC to break down. Don't need to replace, just repair. Steel T Heating and Air Conditioning will waive the trip fee with any qualifying repair. That's a $70 savings. Let them help you be more comfortable in your home than you've ever been before and save money while doing it. Steel T is a family-owned business with over 50,000 satisfied customers. They're the largest factory-authorized carrier dealer and the only Hall of Fame dealer in Colorado. Turn to the experts and call Steel T Heating and Air Conditioning now at 303-761-WARM or visit SteelT.com. Remember, the T stands for trust. Let the professionals from Steel T inspect your system and pinpoint minor issues quickly before they graduate into more extensive damage, disruption, and expense. Call Steel T Heating and Air Conditioning now and receive up to 60 months at 0% interest for qualifying air conditioning replacements. Turn to the experts at Steel T. Emergency assistance assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. SteelT.com.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussie and Eric Raymer. It's Fan Braggin Friday. It's our favorite day of the week because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in business.
This is the day we celebrate. We're so excited when our phone rings with your stories of great customer service. Dennis is on the line with a Fan Braggin story. Dennis, welcome to Experience Pros.
Afternoon. A good Friday to you.
And a good Friday to you as well. Thank you very much, Dennis. Who are you fan bragging about?
I am calling about Holly Claire with the Social Media Advisor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so tell us about Holly Clear and the Social Media Advisor.
Well, Holly has been doing our social media work, our Facebook stuff, the SEO work and that for probably about a year now. And what an amazing job she's done for us. She's really got our name out there in the social arena, and it's paying off big time.
You know, you love to hear that because I think so often we're just not ever sure really how to measure the results that we're getting on social media or what to do with all that information. And I know Holly's also got some classes and workshops coming up for folks to navigate. It's so funny how we've been using social media for business for now several years.
Sure.
And we're still not, unless you're an expert in social media, you're not an expert.
Yeah,
there's no middle ground.
You need a Holly Clear, that's for sure. And Dennis, which platforms do you have Holly working on for you? Which ones are the most effective for you?
She is working on LinkedIn and Facebook, and I think she's doing some tweeting for us.
All right. Okay.
And we're actually getting ready to expand into other areas, including videos and that too. So
love that.
She can handle all that also.
Well, fantastic. Holly Clear, the Social Media Advisor. Do you have contact information for Holly?
I'm going to let my wingman handle that if he could.
You got it, buddy. I got tag team right here. TheSocialMediaAdvisor.com. That's TheSocialMediaAdvisor.com. And she is more than happy to help you. No matter what your business is, you can benefit from Holly's training. She does have an event coming up. I believe it is on the 16th of this month. I'm looking that up as we speak. And her trainings are really well thought out. We've seen a couple of them in live action. And I'll tell you what a great work she does.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So, Dennis, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, Mr. John Wexler just called in a little while ago and did such a great job explaining who we are. We are a company called Printing Done Quickly that handles all of your print needs from business cards to bus wraps.
I love that. So here's a company that gets, a customer calls in with a Fan Braggin story and says, I want to talk about the great customer service that I got from Printing Done Quickly. And that was John Wexler that called in. But then to get the company that was Fan Brag to call in with a Fan Braggin story, this tells you why they were fan bragged about. Customer service is so important, just as important to the company getting the fan brag, that they are out there giving fan brags as well. And so I just love how the circle kind of comes around, Dennis. I think, the fact that you are out there recognizing good customer service talks about kind of plays to the part of why you get fan bragged about as well. Did I say that right? Did that come out clear enough? All right. Excellent. Sorry.
You did. And I want to piggyback on top of that by saying that's what this community of experienced pros is all about. It's not about getting business. It's about helping other people be successful.
And it really is. We celebrate other people's success. And Dennis said, when it all boils down to it, it's our people that make the difference. And you are our people, truly the poster child for what we stand for and represent here at Experience Pros. Dennis, give your contact information one more time, please.
Sure, that would be 720-524-8302. Or you can get us on our webpage at printingdonequickly.com. Or my favorite way, as I always say, is to go to the Experience Pros directory and look us up and see what we've done for all of the Experience Pros people, as well as you can find dozens of other companies there that have been vetted and proven to be great businesses.
You've got to go onto our directory and read all those fan brags for Dennis.
Oh, he's got hundreds, like 240 of them.
Yeah, hundreds of happy customers loving all over him, and he would love to do the same thing for you. So get involved. Take your business cards to bus wraps to Printing Done Quickly. Dennis, I'm so appreciative. Thanks so much for the call today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for everything you do, and you people have a wonderful weekend.
We cannot help it. It is the gateway to a great weekend, and it's Fan Bragging Friday. So give us a call, folks. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We are hoping that you will take the initiative, pick up the phone, and call. Those of you who are watching by way of Facebook Live, you're not exempt. We want to see your calls come through as well. So find somebody to say something nice. What's your favorite restaurant? Where's your where do you get your hair done? Who does your manicure? Where do you buy your jeans? It doesn't matter. Let us know who's getting it right, and share that with our listeners. It is an uplifting thing. And, of course, anybody from anywhere around the country is able to fan brag as well and share their stories of where they love to do business, because it lifts up all those ships all across the country.
All right, so I have a story about Zappos.
Yes.
Let's see. It says, customer service story. So, example of over-the-top extraordinary customer service.
All right.
Okay.
Say that 3 times
I know,
fast.
I can't even, right? It says, it's from Zappos.
Yep.
He says, a newly married couple were packing up their belongings in preparation for moving, and the husband packed his wife's jewelry inside one of her purses, and then packed the purse inside what he thought was a spare Zappos box.
All right.
The wife, it turns out, is intending to return that purse to Zappos in that very box.
Oh.
So she does, and she had no idea that inside the purse was now all of her jewelry.
Right.
When the couple arrived at their new home, started to unpack, horror breaks out as she figures out what has happened and why her jewelry is all missing. They reach out to Zappos, who decides to reroute the box directly to his desk. And he was worried about shipping it to them.
Right.
So he got on a plane and hand-delivered the package himself.
Wow, that's extraordinary customer service. All right, gang. We've got more of your fan brags right after at the top of the hour news. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. This is Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDNT Arvada, Denver.
Denver's only business radio station, Money Talk 1690 AM.
Ready? Okay. 3.
All right. I was going to just tell the folks who are listening on this, we're going to read a commercial real quick. And so this is bonus for you behind the scenes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, it's Eric and Angel. Are your kiddos growing out of their clothes too fast? Clean out their closets and bring their gently used items to Kid in North Glen. They're a friendly new resale shop where you'll find all your favorite kids' brands.
Choose from Gap, Children's Place, H&M, Janie and Jack, Old Navy, Carter's, and more. They're all under one roof and up to 80% off mall prices. Stop buying expensive clothes every time your kids grow and get cash for kids' stuff at Kid in North Glen.
Want to do it again, or is it good? Okay, cool.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
Take a moment right now and rate your lifestyle on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is a life of quiet desperation that doesn't resemble what you were promised after getting that college degree and corporate job. Now a 10 is a life that exceeds your wildest expectations of the life they promised you for doing all the right things and working hard. If you answered anything less than 10, stop what you're doing and go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Passive income is not a secret, but chances are no one has ever shared it with you until now. Learn how to generate passive streams of income at our free workshop, mypassiveincomeworkshop.com, so you can live at a 10 for the rest of your life.
Thank God it's
Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Just go it's Friday night.
You're listening to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of List That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hey, it's Braggin Friday. Welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer helping you get your business right. The way that we do that, well, you know how we do it. We invite you to call in and share with us who's getting it right in business. And just by that simple act of kindness, you are becoming a revolutionary in the way that people treat people in business.
You are becoming a revolutionary, and it is a revolutionary to lift others up, to spread positivity, to say something nice about somebody else in business. I know that the norm is to complain. The norm is to go out there and kind of slam somebody. I just read a story about a blogger who kind of destroyed a photographer's business, and with some social media posts and some tweets and things like that. Yikes. And shameful that but it happens that our voice, our opinion matters to so many people. And don't you want the opinion, when people think about you, the kinds of opinions that you have is to be uplifting and encouraging and that of gratitude?
Absolutely.
Well, here's how you demonstrate that. Give us a call. It's Fan Braggin Friday, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You say something nice. You tell us about a wow customer service story, somebody you love doing business with.
Yep.
So often these are the stories that go unsung and untold because we don't have this emotional need to rant, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes that emotion of ranting, I feel like I just really got to spew something out, right? And that's the anger and that's the negativity that gets out there. Well, we don't have that same emotional volcano that goes and wells up inside of us when we get have a good customer service experience or a consistent good customer service experience. Like they're just good and we just love doing business with them. I was in Mexico not too long ago. And one of the reasons why we've now gone to the same resort a few different times. And it's because of how the people treat us. I can get sand anywhere. I can get a beach anywhere. I can get a hotel room.
But the service is legendary at the Dream Sands.
They just really go out of their way to take care of us. Do they do that for everybody? I don't know. I just know they do that for us.
Right.
And I love that. And so they remember us from the previous times. New people come up to meet us and they just really want to make sure that we're taken care of. And once they know the things that we want, they deliver on that over and beyond, above and beyond.
Above and beyond, absolutely.
That's what we're all looking for. I mean, these days when you think about buying something, most of it is it's just a quick transaction, right? You can go get gas, you go get your oil change, you order business cards, you have your web designer. It's just a transaction, and you can get a transaction anywhere. But what we're looking for is that connection, that people-to-people connection, where people want to reach out to you. They're grateful for your business. They extend their gratitude about your business, and they don't just treat you like a transaction. Those are the people. Those are the stories that we want to hear and celebrate here on Fan Braggin Friday.
Absolutely. So pick up the phone and share a story with us, if you will. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. 2724. Let us know who's getting it right, and we will then give you the opportunity to share your business as well. This also works. I see there are some people who are watching from outside the Colorado area, and we broadcast this program all across the coast, from coast to coast. But if you are watching by way of Facebook Live and you say, well, I don't have the radio station here in my area. Well, the kind of cool thing about Facebook Live is it transcends the geography of radio, if you will. So if you're maybe watching from, I don't know, North Carolina or South Carolina, you could pick up the phone and call us. And when you fan brag about somebody in your neighborhood, you actually do them a great big service. And you can share the video with them saying, I called you in on a nationally syndicated radio show, which is really a tidal wave of goodwill.
Right. You can tag them in a post and let them know that you're fan bragging about them. You can share what you share here on the radio. You can write in a review about them and say, I also shared it with this audience, and link it all together. And now we create this ongoing marketing campaign of goodness. And it doesn't have to end just because you shared it on the radio. Here's a wow customer service story about Nordstrom. And of course, we don't ever want to just take these stories for granted, right? And just go, oh, well, yeah, well, it's Nordstrom. So of course, no. Never, even my husband and I, we had, like I said, we've gone back to this resort a couple of times, right? To the same place.
Right.
And you start talking to other people who have gone to resorts, and they travel and they vacation. And you start listening to the stories. They're like, yeah, the beach, this, or the room, that, or this, and the pool water's a little too warm. I mean, it's really funny. And I said to my husband, Jay, I said, I don't ever want to stop being amazed. I don't ever want to stop feeling that feeling when you first walk into a resort and you see the colors and you see how blue the ocean is and the sand and the white sands of the beaches. Like, I don't have that at home. This is amazing. But I don't ever want to take it for granted to where I just go, yeah, right. It's another beautiful sunny day and they're bringing me a cocktail. I want to always remember that this is fabulous. Even when we fly, do you remember that comedian? He says, we should all be amazed. Yeah. Like, we're flying.
You get into a tube.
Right? I mean, I had lunch on the beach. Lunch, not breakfast. Right. Lunch on the beach in Cancun, and was home sleeping in my bed that night.
Isn't it amazing?
That's amazing.
It really is.
And when we stop being amazed and we just start taking things for granted, we also start taking customer service for granted. We start taking people for granted, relationships for granted, and nothing is special. And because you've decided it's not special. But if you want it to be special, decide it's special, because it is.
It really is.
So here's a fan bragging story from Nordstrom.
All right.
Do you know, here's a question.
Okay.
Do you know who's legally responsible if a common carrier like a UPS, a FedEx, right? If they leave your Nordstrom delivery in the rain and your $200 shoes are ruined? Do you know? Well, the responsible party might be you, because you didn't take your package in off your porch, right? It might be the trucking company who left it in the rain, but it's absolutely not Nordstrom, right? In any of those scenarios, Nordstrom's not the responsible party. They didn't leave your shoes. You left your shoes in the rain, or the delivery guy left your shoes in the rain. And so somebody has to figure that out. But no matter who in that scenario, we know it's not Nordstrom's.
Right.
Yet, the salesperson at Nordstrom's in Pennsylvania said, instead of saying you need to file a claim with the trucking company, which is what you would expect somebody to say,
right?
Instead, she said, I'm so incredibly sorry that happened. I'm bringing you over a brand new pair of shoes. Will you be home in 45 minutes?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Right?
That's brilliant.
Right? Okay. So not Nordstrom's.
Right.
You need to file a claim with the trucking company, and you need to go figure that out over there.
In the meantime, I'm coming over and I'm going to bring a new pair of shoes. Yeah. Is this convenient for you?
Yeah. Will you be home in 45 minutes?
Wow.
That's a wow customer service story. That's people.
Absolutely.
That's people taking care of people. It's not about the transaction. It's not about policies and procedures.
Right.
It's about, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Let me figure out how to take care of that.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we all just took a step in that direction?
Right?
And
like,
it's
not
easy.
Rocket science.
No.
Today I'm driving into the parking garage and they're fixing, this big asphalt truck is in the entrance.
Yeah.
Right? This is not a chance, the chance to be irritated because there's a truck, big truck blocking the entrance. You just kind of recognize, okay, they've got to fix it sometime.
Right.
I'll just go over here. And you get to make these kinds of decisions and they're all in your head. The thought of what you want this moment to be. Do you want to give this energy to something negative or do you want to give this energy to something positive? And when you choose to give the energy to something negative, everything within you kind of shrivels up and you can't get out of that.
Right.
Then you feed that. Do you remember the story about, the two lions or the two wolves,
Yep. It's an ancient Indian story. Which one will win?
The one you feed.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Let's feed positivity today.
The number to call to feed positivity is 855-FAN-BRAG. We'll be right back after these messages.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
As a small business owner, your focus should be on your customers and providing a great customer experience. You shouldn't be investing time and energy on bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes, but somebody has to do it. Trust Teresa and her team at Luna's Accounting and Tax. Teresa and her team will take care of all your bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. They'll keep you informed and streamline the process. Luna's Accounting and Tax keeps your business compliant and up to date, and they'll give you the great customer experience your customers have come to expect. Free your time and gain the peace of mind to keep your focus on your customers. They will help you too. Call Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Tax today. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. Or visit lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. Se habla español.
Severe weather season is here, and that's why you need to call Golden Spike Roofing at 303-942-1386 for a thorough and free inspection. For roofing done right to the last nail, call Golden Spike Roofing.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
Do you have a family? Would you like to help make sure they'll be taken care of if anything were to happen to you? If you answered yes, you probably need life insurance. Now, do you think life insurance is expensive? If you answered yes to that too, you definitely need to give AIG Direct a call. We could find you a $250,000 policy for just $14 a month, which means you could save hundreds of dollars a year. Call us now for a free, no-obligation quote. 1-800-400-5008. Since 1995, we've helped millions of people find out if they could save up to 70% on their term life insurance. See how affordably we can help you protect your family. Call AIG Direct now for your free quote. 1-800-400-5008. You could save up to 70%. That's 1-800-400-5008. 1-800-400-5008.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. Every day people ask me, Jay, did I miss out? Have the rates gone up? The answer is no. Rates are still low, and it's a perfect time to refinance your home, especially if your mortgage rate is higher than 4.25%. If you'd like to lower your interest rate and save thousands of dollars in interest without starting over on a new 30-year loan, a Quicken Loans Yorgage is what you're looking for. With our exclusive Yorgage, you can choose a term that works best for you, anywhere from 8 to 30 years. The rate today on an 8-year Yorgage is 3.25%. APR 3.75%. For 7 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation for customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the 3rd year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to quickenloans.com. That's 800-QUICKEN.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
For a more comfortable and energy-efficient home, call Pastor Camp today to install a new Lennox heating and air conditioning system and receive up to $1,500 in rebates and take advantage of their financing options. Pastor Camp is well known for their customer satisfaction guarantee and has served Denver area homeowners for 58 years. Discover Pastor Camp and experience comfort. 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com. pastorcamp.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We do want to interact with you live on the show, and the way to do that, well, it's easy. Call us now, 855-326-2724. We'll continue to rock steady as we continue on this program.
Look at how cute you
See what I
are. Talking about the music and the lyrics and bringing that into.
You know, if it's good music, you got to make a little reference, a little nod to that. Thank you, Chad, our producer. Fan Bragg, I've got one for the Egg and I restaurant in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. We just moved our Highlands Ranch Leads group for the Experience Pros Network over to the Egg and I in Highlands Ranch, and today was the very first day for that transition, and they were prepared for us. They were set. The meeting room was perfect, and everything went just as smoothly as it possibly could. And, you know, that's a big thing when you're moving, 15, 20 people all at the same time and having everybody get in, out, done in an hour. And it's just remarkable. So I wanted to give a big shout out to the Egg and I restaurant located in the town center in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. The address 9344 Dorchester Street, and in Highlands Ranch 80129. Their phone number 303-346-8687. theeggandirestaurants.com is how you can connect with them. And then, of course, that fan brag bleeds over to a shout out for our leadership of that group, which is Greg and Lori Armgard, who are the owners of Blue Ocean Branding. And boy, I'm so impressed with their service as well. Blue Ocean Branding, if you want to make a splash in your branding, you can absolutely get SEO strategy, brand loyalty, search terms, a better customer experience, and an official word from Google. And that's all good news. You can drop them a line at 303-791-9725 or find them online at blueoceanbranding.com.
Excellent. I'll tell you what, when you've got a server or in a restaurant that can deal with a group and who's also having a meeting, because you don't want to interrupt, you want to be just enough noticeable and just enough present, but not too much to bother the ongoing meeting. So very, very, very fun. And the fact that we had to move and shift over a whole group, whenever we have to do that, we always get really nervous in our office to make sure that everybody got the message.
Right.
Because, there's always somebody that you missed. Isn't that just the way? I know even in our family, my mother-in-law, she's got 4 daughters and sons and daughters-in-law. There's 8 of us. So, and so anytime we've got to get a message out about, a special dinner or something going on,
you got to have a system,
right? You always tell somebody 3 times, and somebody doesn't get the message at all.
Yeah.
And this kind of happens in my household too. Michael will tell me, "Look, Mom, you've told me this 3 times," and then Lauren says, "What are we doing?" I'm like, shoot, I knew I missed somebody. So it's always a amazing when the communication gets out. And so good fan brag.
The communication did get out, and I'll tell you something. Their leadership, Greg and Lori have only been in leadership with us in this capacity. They've been part of the group for almost a year, but in the capacity of leading the group, they've been there for this is their 2nd week. But already, get this, Angel, they have scheduled a party for the group, like a summer party.
Nice.
So in not just doing the regular Friday morning leads group, but they're getting together and building those relationships beyond the four walls of the structure of the group.
You know, Eric, it just seems this theme that everywhere I go and what people, articles that I'm reading and what I'm seeing out in the community, it is so much more about relationships in community.
Absolutely.
Because even though we are completely connected and we have the ability to be connected to anybody, anywhere around the globe, right? You do a tweet and you tag somebody, they're going to tweet back to you. They're going to respond back to you.
Right.
We have the ability to be super connected, and yet we feel alone. And so when you've got a group of people, especially business professionals, who are there to support each other and lift each other up and, be your tribe, help you brainstorm, give you referrals, all of that.
Right.
It is priceless. And it is, and I think we often think that it's just, you just enter this group and that you're just in with the crowd.
Right.
It doesn't happen like that. It's, you have to build, you have to pour into people before they'll pour into you. Or they might pour into you at first, but they're hoping for, some reciprocity, right? That you're going to also be a giver.
Sure.
And it takes time. But once you've got it and you're in a group that is solid like that, you don't want to give that up.
No.
Because that is far more valuable. I can learn anything. I can get anything I want with the touch of a button on my phone. But what I cannot get is the support of people who really care about me. You cannot get that from the touch of a button.
Yep. Really.
There's no app for that. And so I'm really proud of what the Experience Pros community has created. And what's even more amazing is that we've created it nationwide.
That's right.
Because we've got folks from Alaska to Florida that are connected with each other, that we've been able to bring people together in a way that helps them feel connected. Even though they aren't in the same room, we still create some face-to-face, belly-to-belly time. Thanks so much to technology, right?
Technology brings us together. We have these virtual leads groups. We have virtual trainings that happen every single week. We have virtual communities. We're getting ready to launch an accountability group for our members as well. And all of these things can be accessed and tapped into from wherever you are in the country. And people do, Dave from Florida and Brenda from Alaska and Carrie from Arizona, and the list goes on. We've got people tuning in and participating in ways that are relevant to them, and we can be relevant to you as well. Check us out at experiencepros.com. That's experiencepros.com. And sign up for the 30-day trial. Let's see if there's something we can do to help you while you're checking us out. Most people who sign up on that 30-day trial discover that within the first week, they start seeing results. In that 30-day trial, they get people coming to their website that they wouldn't have had any other way.
Well, we have a proven system.
That's
and
right.
we have the processes and the technology in place. I have a story, a customer wow story. We're talking, it is Fan Braggin Friday. Of course, we want to hear your phone calls of Fan Braggin stories. We know you've got your favorites that you love to do business with. Let's give them a shout out today and lift somebody else up. Let's fill the airways with some positivity that then filters out into the social media world and the little fingers of social media. Because even though I know we like to kind of gaze at the train wrecks, right? The negativity and stuff that's going on. I think after a while we get really tired of it. We get numb to it. I'm tired of hearing it. I don't even want to hear what's going on because you're just like poop posting, right? There's good stuff. And I got a great little story about a guide dog for a blind man on an airplane. That is going to tickle your heart.
We'll talk about that on the other side. In the meantime, pick up the phone and call 855-FAN-BRAG. We'll be back right after the bottom of the hour news.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Business never takes a break. Neither do we. So take Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM with you with our brand new mobile app. Stay up to the minute with breaking news, market strategies, current trends, and more wherever you are. With live streaming, listen to your favorite Money Talk shows whenever you want, on demand. It's like a personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or at moneytalk1690.com.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. A free book to help get the most income in retirement from TV host Josh Melberg has been released. Grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer this free book that reveals simple to understand truths about annuity strategies. Call 800-885-4477 now, and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll send you the #1 mistakes retirees are making with their investments today, and a free DVD on how you can get more income in retirement. Like James, 57. He wants to retire in 10 years, but is afraid he might outlive his savings. He'll receive more than $49,000 of guaranteed income per year for life using next-gen annuity strategies with a $490,000 annuity. That's $49,000 per year for the rest of his life, no matter how long he lives. Call 800-885-4477 to get your free information kit. That's 800-885-4477. Annuity guarantees rely on the financial strength of the insurance company. Hypothetical examples. Increased income is possible following a specific strategy suited to your financial goals.
If you're a sleep apnea sufferer who's on the go to your phone and call right now to try the world's first portable mini CPAP device, absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. It's the Transcend Mini CPAP, an engineering marvel that's as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. Its unique design is so small and so light, you can fit it in your laptop bag or purse to use anywhere you go. No more dragging around a big, bulky CPAP. Even better, now you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights by calling minicpap.com, 1-800-600-2804. Transcend is FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. You can also add a battery pack that's as tiny as a deck of cards. So now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't wait. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now. 1-800-600-2804. That's 1-800-600-2804.
The boys of summer are here with in-depth coverage on the Orioles, Blue Jays, and Cardinals here in the Rockies. Well, not Cardinals, but if you want the play-by-play and the bird's eye lowdown on these and more wild birds, tune in to Bird Talk on 1690 KDMT, Saturdays from noon to 1.
You don't need to make folks think we're a sports show just to get their attention. In Colorado, 60% of the population feeds and watches outdoor wildlife. Bird Talk is presented by Wild Birds Unlimited, the original backyard bird feeding specialists.
To learn more about the 500 species of Colorado birds, tune in to Bird Talk every Saturday. We'll bring you interesting interviews, the latest news, and lots of fun and entertainment. Call in with your questions and we'll help you create the best backyard wildlife habitat to attract the greatest variety of species.
We hope you'll join us for the best nature show in the known universe, Saturdays at noon for Bird Talk on KDMT, presented by Wild Birds Unlimited. Until then, happy birding.
The Colorado Business Roundtable is honored to present world-renowned speaker and author David Avrin as part of our COBRT speaker series. He will talk about his latest book, Visibility Marketing, the no-holds-barred truth about what it takes to grab attention, build your brand, and win new business. Be inspired by David Avrin's observations, thought-provoking questions, and irreverent humor. Join us Thursday, August 30th at 4 p.m. Visit cobrt.com/events to register.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer helping you get your business right. It's Fan Braggin Friday, our favorite day of the week, the day that we celebrate greatness in a business. And just before the break, Angel, you were getting ready to tell us a really cool story. And I have been on pins and needles the entire time of the break. So let's reset.
All right. Well, we've been sharing some customer wow stories. That's what Fan Braggin' Friday is all about. You calling up and telling us your favorite customer experience. I have a story here. It's a couple of years old about Southwest Airlines, and it's about a guide dog and Southwest Airlines.
Okay.
So for all of our little puppy lovers out there.
Yep.
So here's the story. It's about Larry and his dog Banner.
Banner.
Banner
That's
is
a great name.
is the guide dog, and Larry is the owner. So as they arrived at the airport, a taxi ran over Banner's leg.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's a happy show.
So now the poor dog, although he was bleeding profusely because the taxi had just run over his leg, the dog never stopped working to get his master to the airplane on time. Now, of course, the gentleman is blind, so he was unaware of his dog's condition.
He didn't hear the yelping and all of that.
Somehow didn't know.
Okay.
Didn't know. Until two Southwest employees alerted him that his puppy, his guide dog, was standing in a pool of blood and had a 5-inch gash in his leg.
Oh, my.
So, yeah, he was blind, needed the dog, but the dog didn't stop. The dog knew master needed to get on the plane. That's what they were there for, and continued in the line of duty, right? So one of the Southwest employees, Troy, got a grip on Banner's bleeding leg to stop the blood flow. He carried the dog to the car and rode with him to the veterinarian, gripping the wound all the way. So keeping pressure for the dog. And ultimately, the dog healed entirely. And the gentleman that has eventually passed away. But think about that. Here, Troy was immersed in a culture that supports behavior like this, that he didn't even stop even to ask, can I leave my post and take this dog?
Somebody needs help.
Right? So he could predict that his management and his peers would appreciate and assist with what he needed to do. He knew there'd be no negative repercussions if he assisted the dog, even though it meant taking work time for a taxi ride to the vet. He says, now this is an article I'm reading from Forbes.com. He says, that's a strong customer-centered employee backing culture.
You bet.
And of course, there was no way, to predict how this would all work out. But the whole point is creating a culture of creating that customer experience, and it starts at the top down, so that your employees aren't afraid to do the right thing.
Right.
Sometimes the right thing isn't always the most beneficial, efficient, or are money producing.
Sure.
Right? Because maybe we're taking time away and we're now shifting things over. In the case of the gentleman who from Zappos got on an airplane to deliver the box of jewelry.
Right.
He didn't want to put that in the mail. It was too expensive. So now we're buying plane tickets, or we're taking can I deliver your new pair of shoes to you in 45 minutes, even though they had nothing to do wrong with the shoes getting rained on.
Correct.
Right. And so sometimes there's an expense to offering better customer service.
Sure there is.
Sometimes it's just a matter of slowing down.
Yeah.
And, we've read and heard that good customer service calls take longer than to go, sorry, dude, you're out of luck. Goodbye.
Right.
Right. It takes longer to offer good customer service, which means you're serving less customers.
I was having a conversation about this very thing with one of our clients the other day. And we kind of agree that, it costs more, and it's, which means we make less profit when dealing with the guest experience in a customer service arena. But we wouldn't do it any other way. There's only one way to do something in business, and that's the right way. And cutting corners and shaving details in order to maximize your profits, perhaps at the expense of the customer experience, is not okay.
Well, it's long-term versus short-term.
Right.
We're worried about this nickel today that could turn into, right? When you've got that type of loyalty, where you've got folks that are so excited about doing business with you and they're telling others about it, that has a value as well. The value of a long-term customer and the business that they bring to you, not just in themselves, but in their referrals. And we're seeing that. We're seeing it in social media. Of course, think about this. We refer business all the time. Somebody says, where do you want to go to lunch?
Right.
You recommend where you want to go to lunch. What movie should we go see? You recommend the movie you want to go see. Where'd you buy that shirt? Where'd you get that purse? We recommend all the time, all day long. Now, it isn't here, let me make an introduction to you, and here, a formal email. And
right.
And I heard this advertisement on this radio station. It doesn't work that way. It
doesn't track that well.
It's organic.
That's right.
But it's real and it's authentic, and it happens all the time. We're on social media. Who do you recommend? Here's who I recommend. And it's so funny because you'll see 50 people come in.
50 people will respond. Yep.
And you never know who they ended up going with, because sometimes I think the responses are too overwhelming and too many. They're not going to look up 50 people, but they're going to go with the person they trust the most.
That's right.
Probably for their referral, or maybe the one that actually comes with a story and not just has a name attached to it.
Yep.
I recommend Joe, the plumber. Okay, why? Right? So they might actually go with somebody else. But referrals happen all the time, which is why your fan bragging stories are so valuable, because they come with a story. They come straight from the customer's mouth as to why. And we can hear your enthusiasm. We can feel your emotion through the phone call. And this is the paradigm shift of getting out of our phone and just doing a quick tag and who's the business that is closest to me.
Right.
And going to our tribe, going to our community.
Being intentional. Yeah, it really does have everything to do with being intentional. Listener Sally writes in, says, it's a fan bragging Friday, and I want a fan brag for Carla Webster. She's a licensed massage therapist at Ruchi Salon. Carla is an expert in many types of massage, like Ashiatsu, deep tissue, sport, and Swedish massage, as well as reflexology. She's the best of the best. I have a standing appointment with her every month. It's the best thing you can do for yourself to relieve stress. She is located at 7680 South University Boulevard in Centennial, Colorado, and her number is 303-770-5555. Sally, thank you for the fan bragging story. Very, very nice to have you join us on the program and letting us know about Carla Webster. And gosh, it's been a while since I've had a massage, but boy, that sounds good.
Right? They always are.
Oh
good.
My goodness.
They are always very good. Right. Again, it's that self-care, taking time for you, putting a little you on the calendar. And they can always tell. And it doesn't even matter how often, even if you'd been to a massage recently,
right.
The way that we hold our devices these days, and are constantly in this downward
neck.
Yes.
Yep.
It's text neck is a very real thing.
You
and
bet.
So we need to do more to alleviate that. We're gonna do I just had this picture of how they have the picture of the apes becoming the man, right? How
Sure.
they are down on all fours, and then they're kind of prostrate, and they're slowly starting to stand up
yep. Mm-hmm.
and stand up
The
on
evolution.
two hands,
Mm-hmm.
but they're still kind of all hunched forward. And then finally it's of the man. You've seen this little gradual picture. We're kind of going backwards, going the other way. It's how long until we're all down on all fours again?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know how long it will be, but it won't be very long. I'm pretty sure, as you're absolutely right. And, I have a jacked up neck myself, and I think that has a lot to do with it, that text neck or watching television in bed when I really need to change stuff like that.
Right.
All right, folks, the number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Shout out to all those people who are watching by way of Facebook Live. We're very grateful for you. We invite you to also pick up the phone and call us. Let us know who is getting it right in business. Again, that number, 855-FAN-BRAG. The numbers behind those letters, 855-326-2724. Give us a call before the end of the program. Let us know who's getting it right, and we'll share your business as well. That's just brilliant marketing on your part. Angel Tussie and Eric Reamer, this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Will your current career path lead you to financial independence? Stop worrying about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. It's simple. Register for our free passive income workshop and learn the 7 principles we use to provide for our families and run our businesses. We reveal the 5 reasons you should invest in real estate, and we show you how every dollar you invest in a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways. It's time to get this life-changing information. Register today at mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Stop making excuses. Go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate, weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate, weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
Need a new CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we carry the world's best CPAP machines, including top-of-the-line ResMed equipment. To move inventory, we're selling our ResMed AirStart machines at a fraction of the price of similar machines. Call now and ask for one of these overstocked CPAPs. We'll even provide free next-day air shipping on your ResMed machine order, so you get it fast. Call 1-800-600-5909. The best part? No insurance needed. Our CPAPs are priced so low they can even cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and has everything you need to treat sleep apnea. With no retail overhead or costly middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com is overstocked on ResMed AirStart CPAPs and offering free next-day air shipping on these devices. Call now for these great deals and others. Call 1-800-600-5909. If lines are busy, please try again. That's 1-800-600-5909.
Hi, this is Oren, owner of Absolutely Cabinet. I sell Aristocraft and Decor cabinets. There are 9 different woods available and many different colors and styles. If you're looking for cabinets, please come in and we will assist you in making an educated decision. Bring in your dimensions and we will show you options and ask you questions, so you can decide what you want rather than working with a salesperson that tells you what you should purchase. Our goal is your long-term happiness. A majority of my business is from repeat and referral customers. Thanks to all of you for your loyalty over the years.
Go see Oren today, owner of Absolutely Cabinets, and browse his showroom at 5940 West 38th Avenue. That's at the southeast corner of Harlan and 38th Avenue. Or call Oren at 303-425-5592. That's 303-425-5592 for Absolutely Cabinets.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. Our office is up there and it's sweltering. We've used one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. The AC ran constantly, yet the only cool place in the house is the basement. My husband started insisting we buy a new air conditioner, and that's when I called the people at AirSwap. AirSwap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted our ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter as well. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Call them at 303-761-0729, on the web at air-swap.com, 303-761-0729, or air-swap.com.
Does your kitchen or bathroom need some updating? Have you been putting off that remodel? Well, now is a great time to get started. I'm Ted Spear, co-owner of All About Cabinets and Countertops at 35th and Wadsworth, and I'm inviting you to join our growing list of customers who have saved thousands of dollars on their kitchen and bathroom projects, even over those big box stores. Come experience our unique mix of top-of-the-line customer service, quality products, and tremendous value. Right now, through the end of August, we're offering specials and upgrades which will save you thousands of dollars off your cabinet and countertop purchases. Plus, as an additional bonus, we are upgrading all our cabinet drawers to the latest in anti-slam technology for free. These are just a couple of the ways you can complete your project for less than you ever thought possible. Let us go to work for you. You can visit our showroom or call us today, 303-456-6400. That's 303-456-6400. Make a difference without the expense with All About Cabinets and Countertops.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in. This is the home of positive Fan Braggin Friday, and very nice to have you along for the run. We've got a couple of folks who are Fan Braggin Angel by way of our Facebook Live and their comments, and so I'd love to read this out loud. Let's see, we've got Sally again writing in, says, Fan brag for Rob and John at Nyland's Collision Center. I took my car by this morning so that they could have a look at the bumper that was damaged last week. Thank you for always taking care of us. A collision center you can trust. And we agree with that. That is Nyland's Collision Center in Inglewood, Colorado. Excuse me. And their policy is, if it's not perfect, it's not leaving.
It's a pretty darn good policy to have, right? When you take your car someplace else and you think, okay, wouldn't that be everybody's policy? No. That's the sad part, right?
It is not everybody's policy.
And not even if it's mostly perfect. We have seen some real interesting what they would qualify as an end product come out of some car dealerships with folks who bring it over and say, okay, look at my car now. I took it to somebody that wasn't Nyland's. Can Nyland's now fix this?
And they do. They fix the it's called a post-repair inspection, and they take a look at it, and if they need to, and in most cases they do need to, because not everybody has that same
And what is so
quality.
funny is I mean, it's to the naked eye, like even to somebody who's not in the auto body shop can look at the industry, can look at that and go,
Yeah, you're looking at this. Is that going down sideways? Is this driving sideways? It looks like it's driving sideways.
or that doesn't even match. Like the car that they painted doesn't even match the rest of the car.
Yeah.
And so, this is one of those things that we love about working with Nyland's and all of the companies that are listed and have gone through the Experience Pros vetting process
You bet.
is that they really do care about doing it right. And that's what we stand for. And that's what you get. So check it out at experiencepros.com. Check out the directory listing. The companies that are listed there have been willing to go through a vetting and approval process
You bet.
that says, ask my customers. That's the end game, right? It doesn't matter what the company says we offer. Ask the customers on what that experience is. And that's what you get to see. So when you go to the Experience Pros directory and you look up a member, you see the reviews of what their customers. Now, they can't write in. I can't, as, let's say Nyland's, for example.
Right.
Nyland's doesn't populate the listing, with all of the reviews from people he says are his customers.
Nope.
It's a third-party site. Nyland has zero control over that.
And it is organic in its process.
And Experience Pros really has zero control over that. We monitor it, but what is posted is what's really written by an actual customer. And reviews on third-party sites are so valuable to helping a business grow these days.
You are absolutely correct. Nyland's Collision Center can be found at nylandscollision.com. That's NYLUNDS collision.com. And their phone number is 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219. If you got a ding, a dent, a dang, or an oh my on your car, whether it's hail damage or your next door neighbor or your teenager or your spouse, if you need help, Nyland's can take care of you. They specialize in luxury expertise, Lexus Auto Body Repair, Mercedes, Audi, and BMW, but they'll take whatever car you've got. And if you ever had any question about the insurance policy process or anything else, check out their blog. They have phenomenal articles that will help you when the push comes to shove and you need to understand what's going on behind the scenes.
It is Fan Braggin Friday here on the Experience Pros Radio Show, and we love opening up our phone lines to you every single Friday, reading your Fan Braggin stories, scouring the internet for wow customer experiences. They're out there. They're out there every single day, you get to be a part of that. You don't have to have an appointment. You don't have to have somebody in Colorado. You don't even have to fan brag about a member of the Experience Pros Network. We want to hear who's getting it right. Doesn't matter what industry they're in. It doesn't matter what state or even what country they're in. We want to just talk about good customer service. We know it motivates you. We know it pushes you to do your very best. We know it gives you the energy that you need to go into your weekend.
That's exactly right. Listener Gary says this: I have a client session yet to go, so I wanted to fan brag about Holly Clear. I sent her a referral this morning, and even though it's her day off, she reached out to my client within an hour, which upped her value in my client's eyes. And she also looked, I looked very good to my client as well. So there you go, a win-win-win all the way around. And that's kind of the way it works here on the Experience Pros Radio Network. We've got people who are helping each other, and when they do, everything works better.
It all does when you come together. Right? We get to decide: do we work together, or do we want to burn a bridge? And this, no matter where you are, that's always going to come back to haunt you.
Right.
Whereas if you're working together and you're giving and you're helping others out, that's also going to come back, and it's going to come back in spades.
You bet. Absolutely. So, folks, as we get ready to wrap up our time here with you, we do invite you to continue to fan brag. The number 855-FAN-BRAG is a 24/7 hotline. While we're live here on the air, we'll take those calls. But if you think of somebody who says, who does great service for you, and again, we go all the way down to your favorite restaurant, the bank that you choose, wherever it is, you find great service. You can dial that number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and say something nice about somebody else in business. When you leave a message the rest of the hours of the day and throughout the week, we'll take that, turn it into an audio file, and share that story here over the air so that they get proper credit, because that, my friends, is the revolution.
That is the revolution, and it is kindness, and it is so simple. But it's not easy, and it's not everybody doing it. We kind of go against the grain a little bit.
Right.
In that positivity mode. You can always find negativity anywhere you look. The concept of being positive and helping each other out, it's a shift. It's a mindset. It's a paradigm shift on how we typically do things, but it's the way we do things right here at Experience Pros every single Friday.
This is the gateway to a great weekend, so we invite you to enjoy yours from this point forward. On behalf of all the people that make the Experience Pros Radio Show happen every single day, we thank you for tuning in, and you are our reason why. Lord willing, we'll see you on Monday.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.